winning's fun. I mean, I'm proud of our guys, and what they've done is they've set up an opportunity for next week that is really exciting. I mean, we've got the perennial pick on our side of the bracket, our side of the conference and the divisions that we have for the last year, coming to our stadium on national TV on a Friday night. I think that's pretty cool. And I had said it for a long time, if we handle our business in week one, it just gives us a great opportunity. And I'm proud of our kids for playing hard. Way too many penalties. 9 penalties for 90 yards is way too many, especially the dead ball penalties. I don't agree with the last one, but we'll figure that out. There's an appeal process this year, which is we'll try and take advantage of. I thought, obviously, we don't handle a lot of things well. We got a penalty for guys running down there in the end zone celebrating. I want them to celebrate together, but they have to be in the ball game. So that was not a smart penalty. And then we've got to take care of the football. We threw it away twice to them. I mean, we were 14 to 17 passing, and 2 of them were interceptions. We fumbled it twice, but we were able to get those back. So we've got to take care of the football. I mean, that's those things will kill you in a game. When you have a chance to win, and if it's a close game, but you give them extra possessions, it eliminates your opportunity to win. So we were better than them. Now, Coach Stevens he has a big task. They're a big football team, and I thought we were the more aggressive. We were the more physical team. Our guys, if they got dinged up, they got to the sideline. They came a long way, and they played their tails off. I thought they've got some really good players. I thought we were just the better team tonight, and give Coach Stevens and his team credit for coming all the way across the country to play in a football game, a mile high, what they're not used to. And I thought we wore them out a little bit. I thought we were really physical up front on offense, which is good because we're going to need to be that kind of team. I thought the wind changed a little bit. We tried to throw it deep once early, and free safety did a nice job. And then the wind was, for the most part of the quarter and a half, I mean, it was going to take a big chance to throw it deep and have that ball hang up in there, and we were being more physical, so we decided just to run it down their throat. But we're going to have to stretch the field next week to have a chance. I'm happy for them inside there because it's been a long time since December 15th. I mean, if y'all remember, we got a pretty good shellacking against Utah State last year, and that was the last taste of football that this football team had. Now, the 124th football team for the University of New Mexico obviously is different than last year's team. There's a lot of different guys on this team that weren't in that locker room last year. I'm not saying we're a good football team yet either. And don't mix my words yet. We've still got a long way to go in this football program, but I'm proud of how hard they're working. I'm proud of what they did out there tonight on the field. We were the better football team, and they took care of their opportunity. And so we've got a great week to get ready. It's a short week since we play on Friday, so they'll be in here in this weight room tomorrow at 4 o'clock lifting weights to work out some of that soreness. And then we'll practice Monday morning. Monday would be a traditional Tuesday, and then Tuesday would be a traditional Wednesday, and so on all the way down the week until we play on Friday. And I hope the entire city of Albuquerque took notice tonight that they've got a football team that'll compete their tails off, and they fill up this stadium. I thought the crowd out there was great tonight. I couldn't tell you how many were out there. I didn't hear the number, but I thought they were great. I thought the students were outstanding. I thought the students in the band up in that northeast corner were really, really good. Had a couple kids on our football team try to reestablish the Lobo Leap, which they've been excited to do. So I thought that was pretty neat at the end of the game. And I'm happy for them, but we've still got a long way to go. And I don't want anybody to, we got a long way to go. I'll just leave it at that. Go ahead. Any questions? Go ahead, Van.
Coach, could you just talk about this is Miles' debut, and the combo, him and Luke Weiss on Will, I think got some more.
You know, I thought Miles managed the offense really well tonight. I think we have to have a little bit more of a sense of urgency. We tried to do a couple of check with me at the line of scrimmages, and we didn't have enough urgency so that we could get the play. We had to waste a couple timeouts. That comes with game management and practice. I mean, we can fix those things during the week. The procedural issues we can fix. The throwing the ball to the other team, we can definitely fix, but he's got to make some better decisions. I mean, the very first one, that was a bad read. We can't throw that ball. And then the second one got tipped, and we can't put him in those positions.
And to follow up on that, the play of the defense, I
I thought they played hard, and I thought they played aggressive. I was disappointed in the first half because they went at about 12 yards of offense in the first half if we didn't give up a 3rd and 23. Now, we kept them from getting the first down, but we got to know the situation better. We were playing way too soft. I mean, and we were in a zone coverage, and after 10 yards, those guys were basically man-to-man, and we didn't do that. And so I get mad at them on the sideline and frustrated because we have an expectation around here, and that's not okay. And last year when I'd get mad at them, they would get a little defensive and be like, what's wrong with this crazy old man? Like, we got off the field. It was 3rd down, we got off. And now it was like, I got it, coach. I'm sorry, man. I should have been more aggressive. I mean, they understand the expectation of how good we expect them to be and how good we want them to be. And that's progress. That's progress. So that's good. Go ahead, Brandon.
Getting a win and a shutout nonetheless in the opener, how much of that is a confidence booster and how much of that is just showing the team we're making progress, kind of thing?
First, bless you. Second, I think it's a lot of progress. But my message to them at halftime and really after the game was really good teams, and the good teams that I've been around, they don't want things to be easy. The harder something is, the more you have to work for it. Trying to be the toughest guy in the room, you don't want that guy to let up. You want to keep beating him into submission. And we kind of wanted it to be easy when we got up 21-0. We give up that 3rd down, that long one. Nothing in life that's easy usually isn't very good. And they understand it, but they still have a little bit of that, because we haven't had a ton of success, desire for it to be easy. And we're getting to the point now, I mean, we're able to explain it, and like I said, they don't get defensive. They kind of, okay, we'll keep going. And I thought we started to get them into a point at the end of the 3rd quarter and the beginning of the 4th where they wanted the game to be over. And that's the mentality of our football team. We want to just keep pounding away, and sooner or later they'll give in. And that's the idea of our program and the mantra. I mean, we don't have the most talent, but we have enough talent. And if we have enough talent and we play with that demeanor, then we'll have a chance to be a competitive football team. Go ahead, Sam, and then Steve.
Coach, you've talked about wanting these guys to be physical, but first game of a new season, a lot of new faces, new quarterback and everything, just the upfield blocking that you got from a lot of your skill position guys, just for everybody to be so in sync like that first game of the season. I mean, what can you say about the job those guys?
I thought Coach Blackman and Coach Ridenauer and Coach Wareheim did some really good adjustments because the first quarter we weren't blocking worth a darn. We had a couple of plays that could have been big-time plays if the outside receivers make their blocks. And then I thought the second quarter and beyond, I thought they did a lot better job out on the perimeter. I thought the offensive line did a great job of getting to the second level. I thought their initial charge was pretty good off the ball. Now, it's never as good as you think and never as bad as you think, so I'll go up there and watch it tonight and I might have a different opinion tomorrow. But I thought we were the more aggressive team, and that gave some of those running backs. I think Christian Washington showed that he has some elite talent. Sherrod ran hard. And obviously, Nate Jones will be back next week. Now, the Nate Jones deal, for the people that were worried or mad at me, Nate Jones was not in my doghouse. Him not playing in this game was a set deal from the very beginning. I never said he was going to come back at the beginning of the season. I said he still owed me. And he came up to me after the game, he gave me a big hug, and he said, "Coach, I promise you it will never happen again. I will never put you in this position again." So, positive is I think the young man's learned and grown up and matured, and I think he's chomping at the bit to play next week. So, y'all will get to see him. Go ahead, Steve.
Whose idea was it to run you up in the box?
We talk about things all the time, myself and Coach Long, especially defensively. And I think we've worked really, really good together for 20-some years. And I give him all the credit for all of the success that I've had in coaching and opportunities that I've had in coaching. And I've learned everything I know about defensive football mostly from him. And I think our skill sets, we have to use the most of our advantage to be as good as we can possibly be. And I thought last year we needed to be a little bit better and see some more things. I can see a lot of things on the sideline. He can see a lot of things on the sideline, and I thought him having a view tonight, and I thought it worked really good. I think it makes us better. For right now, that's the plan right now. I thought he did. I mean, he was unbelievable up there. I mean, I will argue this with anybody. Rocky Long is the best defensive coach in college football, maybe ever. And I have a strong argument and will argue it with anybody. And I thought he was unbelievable tonight.
How did Luke play so
Good. He was running around bouncing like an Energizer bunny after the game. So I think those 20 pounds probably helped. And like Van said, him and Miles did a really nice job, had a connection that I thought they were really good, especially on the option stuff. I thought he was physical. I thought early on he was trying to make every single play a touchdown. And I got him on the sideline at one point and said, hey, man, just run vertical. They can't run with you. Just run vertical. And I thought in the second half he was really good. So he's fine. That extra 20 pounds helped. Go ahead.
Frank said that UNM's last shot was 2015, but when was the last time you were part of the show?
No, I can tell you a couple times I screwed it up. I mean, we won 10-7 at Michigan State in 2019, and we were up 3-0. And they scored with about 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and I thought we lost the ball game because we made a mistake on defense. Now Jaden Daniels went down and scored for us, so we won. But I've been in a lot of them lately, close where probably I screwed it up. So I'm glad we didn't do that tonight. Go ahead.
Following up on the Luke White song, looks like your strategy for Luke is to pitch or get the ball into him on the perimeter, let young guys open on the outside towards special teams.
That was tonight. I mean, we were able to use Luke to spread out the field side to side. I mean, he's dangerous in the backfield, and what he does is he creates some matchup problems. If we can get him lined up on a linebacker in space, they've got no chance of covering him. I mean, we don't have very many Rico will probably disagree with me, but we don't have very many linebackers that can cover Luke Weissong in space. And now we can line up Luke on one side and Jordan on the other, or Deuce Jones, and let them stretch the field because Luke's obviously a 500-meter guy. So I thought the offensive coaches did a great job with the game plan. I thought Coach Ridenhour helped with some of the stuff that they did in Cleveland with Luke, giving him opportunities to get the ball in a bunch of different ways. And now we can't wear him out because we only have one of them, but I thought we showed with Jamar Sanders. Welcome to college football, by the way. When you jump in the air, you're going to get annihilated, and he did. And he came over, but he got himself off the field. He couldn't breathe for a minute. But he's got some explosiveness. I thought Tristan White showed he's got some explosiveness. Jordan Porter showed he's got some explosiveness. So we've got some other opportunities with guys on offense that we can move Luke around. But if they stop Luke, it doesn't mean they're going to stop us on offense. So that's a positive.
Overall, do you think your team speed is much improved overall?
I don't think it's even close. We're a lot faster football team than we've been the last 2 years. I don't even think it's close. Go ahead, Will.
Starting 1-0 is good. It's good for this team. It's good for the crowd. But how big is next week's game? You have a change point coming in here.
It's a big opportunity. I don't want to use the term it's a big game. It's a big opportunity. It's a big opportunity for the city of Albuquerque. It's a big opportunity for our football program. It's a big opportunity for the guys in that locker room. But if the result doesn't go our way next week, it doesn't end the football season. It doesn't change because we lost a game. It doesn't change our output on one. We have 12 guaranteed opportunities, and we took advantage of one tonight. We've just given ourselves an opportunity for next week. So you can screw this up as a coach too by making it too big. It's not big. They've given themselves an opportunity to have some fun, is what they've done. And so I'm excited for that opportunity. And what I'm more excited for is seeing the city show up. I thought the guys did a great job tonight, the people in the crowd. And I want all of them to bring a friend. And it's going to be a red out, so I don't want to see any white or black or purple or whatever was in the stands. I want to see all red, nothing but red.